Okay, can I please make- no, that's already the most quiet we can make it. Just... Okay, yeah. Oh, I did not want to be back here. No. Basically, our buff girlfriend is dead. I don't know what the fuck happened, but I will murder whoever murdered her. Also I'm putting the mic closer because I cannot make... Actually, what if I could? Can I make the game quieter? Just for comfort purposes. Yeah, there we go. Delicious. Just, yeah. Good. Then let's decide who will stand guard this time. I'll do it. Hina? I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here with Sakura.
That's fine.
Okay, then Hina's guard number 1, but we need one more. Kyoko, that's you. Hi, Cody.
What?
Me. You're always a thorn in my side. This time, just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order. An order?
That's fine.
Fine, I'll stay behind. Then it's settled. Let's begin, shall we? Hold on! Before that, there's something I want to say.
What?
Which is... Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene.
Huh?
What?
It's your fault!
One of you killed Sakura.
I won't forgive you.
I won't let someone like that come anywhere near her.
Stop talking.
Don't be stupid. Our lives are in just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate. I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. Even if it means I have to use force, you're not getting in here. Well, it appears further discussion would be a waste of time. How about a compromise?
It's all clear now.
I won't ask you to let all of us in. Just let me.
What?
What? You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyways.
Yep.
Nope, don't really care. Oh. I'd rather spend my time coming over than another splendid fantasy involving Master anyway. Dear God. And you, Hiro? Do you really object? If you're gonna go that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care?
It's all clear now.
Then it's decided.
What are you saying?
Nothing's decided.
Calm down.
I know how you feel, Hina, but you should agree to his request. But
Hey,
we have to find out who killed Sakura.
correct.
For those of us still alive, and to honor Sakura's memory. Fine. I guess that's okay. But no matter what, Byakuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her. Naturally, who would want to touch a filthy dead body? She's not filthy.
Listen,
That's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. Everyone, keep this in mind. If we can uncover Sakura's killer,
listen to me.
all of us face execution. Finding out who killed Sakura. It's not a matter of hoping we can do it. If we want to survive, we have to do it. It's kind of hopeless hope. We have no choice but to just do it. Oh, poor Sakura. Oh, I'd better check the Monokuma file before anything else. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to be around 12 noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There is evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other victim injuries were noted. However, it seems at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. Someone poisoned her. How? I mean, you just don't vomit blood unless you're sick. Oh, that is disgusting. I'm so sorry, Sakura. Monokuma found number 4 has been added to the Truth World section of your handbook.
Hey,
I think the case this time might be a challenge. Why is that?
so...
The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through. And that door had been jammed shut with the chair from inside the rec room, which means the killer would have had to escape somehow after barring the door. Oh no! Is it what I think it is? Super valid. Eat dinner. I also need to eat at some point because I'm running on literally a lemon ice cream bar. But it's fine. So if the door was blocked from the inside and there was no way in or out until we broke the window, there's like zero escape, right?
In other words...
In other words, this is a classic locked room murder. Locked room murder? I guess you might see this kind of thing a lot in mystery movies or books or whatever, but could it really happen in real life? And right before our very eyes like this?
Hey,
Are you curious to hear more about what a locked room murder entails? Sure, if you don't mind.
that's fine.
When you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. The first type is when the locked room is created after the actual crime is created. Okay, so then Kyoka's kind of leaving us to think this is actually a crime. Okay. This simply means the killer commits his crime, then through some special method seals the room. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving the locking of the room. Basic approaches include using a string or simple mechanism. There are a number of variations. So for that, all we have to do is to check the door to see if that's what it was, right?
Correct.
The second type is when the locked room already exists before the crime is committed. Oh?
In other words...
Basically, the killer uses a special contraption or tool from outside to target the victim inside, but the window is the only way. That's not possible. You push a switch and it fires a handgun. You shoot an arrow through a gap in the door, something like that.
However...
But in this case, that doesn't seem to fit. Exactly what I thought. There are no guns or arrows in the school, and the door doesn't have any gap that would allow it. Yeah, I think we can probably cross that one off the list.
It's true.
The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up. What do you mean by that?
In other words...
They stay hidden, and when the door is open, they use the confusion to blend into the group. They pretend they showed up along with everyone else, and that's that. That sounds like it could have been possible, maybe.
It's true.
And the fourth and final type is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all. Not a locked room?
In other words...
By that, I mean, there actually is an alternate escape route somewhere within the room. You see this a lot in novels and things, but in reality, it's generally not possible. Then you think we can cross that one off too?
Indeed.
I believe so, yes. So, when it comes to locked room mysteries, those are the basics. So there are 4 possibilities. And Kyoko, which of those 4 choices seems the most likely in this case?
It's true.
That's a good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during the trial. But right now, I can't really say. I see. The way the killer set up the locked room, until I figured that out, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can. For Sakura, if nothing else. I'm so sorry, what the fuck? There are shards of glass scattered all around the chair Sakura was sitting on. The glass is all red, and these are the top and bottom sections of a bottle, right? So this must have originally been a bottle. Glass shards on the floor has been added to the Truth Vault section of your handbook. Huh? There's something else on the ground near the glass. It's a figure. It fits in the palm of my hand. It's a Monokuma figure. Can I take it with us? Figure on the floor has been added to the Truth Vault section of your handbook. There are 4 red balls lined up on the shelf. And there used to be 5. And inside each ball there's some kind of Monokuma figure. What I'm wondering is, how did they get those figures inside the bottles? How did they? Monokuma's too thick to get inside the bottle like that, so... That sounds painful.
So...
It's no different from your standard chip in a bottle. Huh? You know, where the bottle's opening is smaller than the boat placed inside? You've never seen that? Oh, yeah, maybe I have.
in other words,
So this is the Monokuma version of that. A Monokuma bottle, if you will. Monokuma bottle has been added to the truth bowl section. I feel like I'm finally starting to make sense of things little by little. The Monokuma bottle is sitting on the shelf. The Monokuma figure we found on the ground. The red shards of glass, which probably started out as a bottle. Which would have mean Sakura must have been hit in the head with a Monokuma bottle, right? The shards of glass in the Monokuma figure are evidence of that. So I think it's safe to say that the Monokuma bottle is the weapon. Huh? The locker is open on the inside. What the fuck? It's a handprint?
why?
What's a handprint doing here? It looks like someone touched the inside of the locker and it left a handprint all in the dust.
It's true.
And it looks quite fresh, too. I'd say someone was hiding here in the locker and they left behind a little something extra. What the hell was going on in there? So then, maybe the killer hidden here until the locked room was open, don't you think? And during all the confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group?
Wrong.
Unfortunately, that's not a possibility. Huh? Why not?
Hey,
Think back. Before we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right? Oh yeah, the locker was already open at that point. Sakura!
indeed.
So there's no way someone could have hidden in there until after we opened the door. Yeah, so then, what does this handprint mean? Locker handprint has been added to... What's this next to here? This looks like some kind of wrapper.
Huh?
That's... Do you recognize it, Hina?
Well,
Well, yeah. I mean, I gave it to her. That's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her calm down a little. So you gave that candy to Sakura. I found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really like them. Actually, as soon as we could get into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. I made sure nobody else could get their hands on them. Really like them that much?
'cause, I mean,
But I wanted Sakura to get a chance to try one for herself. That's why I gave it to her. But now, they've lost all their flavor. Sorry, Hina. Hina. Shit, I'm crying again. Polka dot candy wrapper has been added to the Truth Bolt section of your handbook. Sakura, I'm so sorry. Sakura drew her last breath sitting slumped forward in this chair. There's obvious evidence of the blow to the head Sakura suffered. Normally, I wouldn't have any problem believing that's what killed her. According to the Monokuma file, she'd also vomited blood, and I could see a trace of blood on her lips for sure. So, what would have caused her to vomit blood? The Monokuma file specifically said she hadn't suffered any other injuries. State of Sakura's body has been added to the Truth Bolt section. Maybe her getting hit on the head somehow caused her to start vomiting blood? Not a chance. Byakuya.
That's fine.
However, your eyes have landed on a most interesting location. Interesting?
Naturally.
Yes, most interesting. Don't you agree? No, I don't think I'd call it interesting. But it does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to why she died. What's all this over here? There's some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance to the room.
So,
It looks like a protein drink, and it's empty. Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loved her protein. And she mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments.
wrong.
I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you. I know. But still, this protein can. It's got a label on it that says Chem 8-2. That reminds me. Sakura mentioned how the chem lab had all kinds of health stuff. So she must have gotten this from the chem lab.
Just a second.
But that's strange. Huh? What is?
Hey,
You see what's scattered around the can? Shards of light blue glass. They must be parts of the window I broke to get inside.
correct.
But they aren't just scattered around the can, they're also underneath it. Why does it matter? Because that means that was placed there?
So,
I can't say for sure yet, but you're probably going to want to take note of it. I feel like it'll become an important clue later on. Important clue? I'm not sure how I see how. Empty protein drink. The chair was shoved up against the doorknob so we couldn't get the door open. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the chair. In other words, there's no reason to think the chair had anything special done to it. This door is the only way in or out of the rec room. The door doesn't have a lock, and there's no evidence that the mountings have been tampered with. The only notable change to the door is a smashed window, which happened, of course, when I broke it to get inside. There's no evidence that any string or mechanism was used on the door. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. Having examined both the door and the chair, there's no doubt the door didn't open simply because the chair was shoved up against it. This kept the doorknob from turning and the door from opening. And there was no evidence with the door or chair being tampered with or anything like that. So the killer must have created the locked room from the inside, not from the outside. Rec room door has been added to truthful set. Is that even allowed? Can we look at the glass or no? Only the bottle. I don't want to talk to you guys. I don't want to talk to you, Byakuya, you suck ass. That same shelf full of magazines. There's all kinds of different magazines here. That's not what I wanted to look at. And there's a bloodstain in front of the magazine shelf. It must have come from Sakura, right? But that doesn't make sense. Why is it so far away from where she died? Magazine shelf bloodstains been added to the truth vault section. Okay, Hina, what's up?
What the heck?
We already know who did it.
I won't forgive you.
Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It had to be one of them. They couldn't stand the sight of her. You agree with me, don't you, Makoto? Well, I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more. Can we vote out Byakuya just because he sucks? Like, he's handsome, but also I fucking hate him for what he did in Chapter 2. And let me help you find out more. You see, Sakura asked all three of them to meet with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room. What? After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually she went off on her own. But when I saw her again after that, she told me. She said she left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon. By noon? The Monokuma file said she died right around then. I'm telling you the truth. I heard it right from Sakura herself. And I tried to stop her, but she wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, that she just wanted to talk to them. And this is what happened. I stopped her. By force, even. This never would have happened. Oh, my poor Hina. It's impossible not to have regrets. I know. Aoi's account has been added to truth wallets, but the fact that she had asked those three to meet with her, and she asked them to come to the rec room at noon, the same time and place she ended up dying, it might be good to confirm what I just heard with three of them directly.
However,
But for Sakura to have been killed, yeah, she's not the type who would go down with a oh no. Please don't let it be what I think it is.
it's true.
And she certainly didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit. So how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wonder, did someone get the upper hand? They must have taken her by surprise, right?
Certainly.
Certainly. They would have needed to if they expected to stand any chance against her. Or if she had given up.
What?
What do you want? You're bothering me. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Make it quick. Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room? So you found out. Interesting. Then it's true. I did receive a note to that effect, yes. But what fool would do what it said and risk being killed by that monster? You fucking... Fuck you, Byakuya. So you didn't go see her? She's not a monster, she's my girlfriend. Fuck off. Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all. Ooh. Thank you. Oh, it's warm. Thank you. I love you. My nose is stuffy because I'm crying. Byakuya, he says he didn't go see her. Is that the truth? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact.
Come on.
If you're all finished, please remove yourself from my sight. Oh, okay. Thanks? Fuck you, Byakuya. Disgusting.
Listen.
Well, Makoto, have you finished with your general investigation? Yeah, I think so, for the most part.
So then...
Then you should probably go talk with people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave.
Listen to me.
Which is why I decided you'll go in my place. She's decided? She's gotten a lot more pushy since we had our issue. Well, you know what? Kyoko, are you our girlfriend now? I'm kidding. No one can... They're all our girlfriends. But she's right. I do have to go talk to the others. Sakura wanted to meet with 2 other people. I need to hear what they have to say. Yeah. Let's get out of here. Oh. Oops. We cannot leave through entering the door this time. We have to straight up leave. Those other 2 probably went back to their rooms. Oh, we are just all the way over here, I guess. Okay. Fair enough. So we need to talk to Toko, and that is Sayaka, not Toko. Why is the gap between their rooms so big? Well, I guess it's the same for Chihiro and Aoi and Sakura had rooms next to each other. Can we go to Sakura's room? This is Sakura's room. Oh. I pressed the doorbell. And after a few seconds... Hello, Toko.
Who's there?
The most negative aura I've ever felt. An aura of total decay.
Well, what do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood, too.
She didn't look like she was in a good mood.
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
Obviously annoyed, Toko slithered out into the hall.
What do you want?
You said you wanted to talk to me about something? I wanted to talk about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet with you.
Well...
I don't know what you're talking about. Byakuya already told me she had asked to meet with him. Oh, she wanted to meet with Master too? I just said two, didn't I? I guess now it's totally obvious, huh? Yeah, pretty much. So can you tell me about it? I admit, I did get the note, but I didn't go see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go. Toko claims she didn't see her, but can I really believe her? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as a fact. Is that good enough? Then I'm going back to my room. That Toko quickly retreated to her room. Toko's account, added truth bullets. Okay, Yasuhiro? Kiyotaka and Mondo's rooms were next to each other. This goddamn game making me sad and shit. Celeste. Aoi. Leon. Hiro. Hifumi. I wanted to... Hifumi could have been such a good pal. I pressed the doorbell. After a few seconds.
You know?
What's up, Makoto? Did you need something? Yeah, actually. I just want to check something. It's about how Sakura wanted to meet with you.
What?
How'd you know about that?
Could it be?
Did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have your special abilities awakened in you? I mean, no. But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. Ogre told me herself that she asked Byakuya and Toga to come too. What? When did Sakura tell you that?
What?
Oh, well, when she asked me to meet with her, of course. But didn't she write you a note? Yeah, a note.
How about that?
She gave it to me in person, and she happened to mention the others, like, in passing. I gotta be honest, this is super suspicious. So then, you went and met with Sakura.
You got it all wrong!
No way, I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that? Yeah, definitely sussy.
Actually...
Last time I saw Ogre was when Hina got hurt and I took her to the nurse's office.
Don't look at me!
I haven't seen her since then. While I'm here, could you show me the note she gave you?
Oh,
do I still have it? Let's see. Hiro was feeling around his pockets.
Hey, come on!
Sorry, looks like I don't have it anymore. With a big, goopy smile on his face, he pulled his hands back out of his pockets. But when he did, I saw something flutter to the ground. Something had fallen out of Hiro's pocket. Huh?
Huh? What?
Quick as the wind, Hiro snatched it back up again. That's the candy wrapper. And shoved it back into his pocket.
Hey, come on!
Sorry, just a little bit of trash I've got to throw out. Trash?
What?
Anyway, I can't deny that Ogre asked to meet with me, but I never went. So, well, if you'll excuse me. Before waiting for a reply, Hiro quickly slipped back into his room. Hiro said that was just trash, but... As the trash god, there's no way that's all there was to it. That's the candy wrapper. Pocket trash were not a truth bullet section. Okay, so I've heard from Toko and Hiro. What next? I'll definitely have to have a look at the actual crime scene again, but on top of that, maybe I should find out more about the protein can we found on the floor of the rec room. I'm sure it must have come from the chem lab. So, where should I start? Chem lab. Oops, peak 4th floor. Is the chem lab in this? Yeah, it is. Okay. Why is it Byakuya is here? What? Is Byakuya in the chem lab? Why is he in there? What the hell?
What?
Makoto, did you have your eye in the chem lab too? Just make sure you don't get in my way. Yeah, I got it. I think what you meant to say was, yes sir, I understand. Are you partaking in the master thing too? Because, unfortunately, I am not into that with you. No, thank you, sir. Yeah, I agree, Marley. Disgusting. He's really letting Toko's stuff get to his head. What the fuck is wrong with him? I hate him. This isn't my first time seeing the shelf, but I just can't get over how big it is. I should probably take a closer look at it. It looks like 3 shelves have been connected together to make one giant shelf. But more important right now, what's that powder that's been spilled in front of the shelf? I have to be careful not to step in it. Yeah, what the fuck is that? These are footprints, and they're only in front of the left shelf. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We may need to sketch out the floor plan. By we, do you mean me? How kind of you to offer. With an insufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and a pen.
What?
Well, let's go. Chop chop. Okay, Jesus. So I got to work, and before long I drawn up a sketch of the room. So, how's this? Not bad. For you, I mean. Or me.
I see.
So, when you look at it like this, interesting. It appeared that whoever left these footprints only had business at the leftmost shelf. They came in, went straight to that shelf, did whatever they had to do, and then left. That's what the footprints tell me.
I see.
These footprints must be.
It's certainly possible.
Makoto, are they yours? No.
What?
Okay, then let me see your shoes, and I'll confirm their size for myself. I couldn't think of a reason not to, so I quietly did what Byakuya said. I see. Your feet do appear to be too big. Yeah, it means my dick is massive. Unfortunately, I must admit these are not your footprints. Unfortunately? But with how clear these prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to. Then these prints are a really valuable clue. Oh. There's a broken bottle from the shelf. Is this where all the powder came from? It looks like the bottle had a label on it, Chem C4. Would you like to hear something interesting? I was on the 4th floor this morning, checking things out, and at that point, this room wasn't like this. Then, this powder must have been spilled.
So in other words...
That's right. It could have only been around the time of the incident. That really is when it happened. It must be related to the case somehow. Also, that looks like poison. On this shelf is one look, and I can tell it's nothing but dangerous chemicals. These look like poisons and other powerful chemicals. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter C and a number, so I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit in section C. So on this shelf it looks like a bunch of chemicals. I have no idea what they are. They're reagents. Put simply, they're used in experiments to bring about a chemical reaction. How have you lived in such ignorance for so long? It must truly be bliss. Isn't that kind of harsh?
What?
What? You think studying science and mathematics has no practical application in the real world?
That's fine.
The words of a lifelong loser, which, I suppose, fits you well. I didn't even say that. Anyway, that doesn't really matter. Right now I need to focus on the shelf. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter B and a number, so I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit section B. I don't see anything out of the ordinary here, in which case I don't think I have to worry too much about the shelf. Yeah, we don't. Let's see, what's on this shelf? There are all kinds of dietary supplements and different medicines, but why is a C chemical in the A section with the poison label on it? The protein drink we found in the rec room probably came from this shelf. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter A and a number. Yes, that is what we are appearing to be looking at. Hold on, I was mixing up my food a little bit. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit section A. Huh? But wait! There's one bottle here that's labeled Chem C9. Could someone have put it here on accident? I should try to find out more about the shelving unit. It looks like it's split into 3 sections. Section A is dietary supplements, Section B is reagents, and Section C has lethal chemicals. Sakura must have gotten the protein powder from Section A. But what concerns me is that in Section A, there was a bottle with a label from Section C What was a bottle from of poison from Section C doing in Section A? There's definitely something going on here. Chem lab shelf. Is that it? Can we look at this again? It looks like the bottle had a label on it, Chem C4. Yeah.
So,
Okay. Is that it? No, that's different. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor. I better not leave a footprint. I should probably take a good hard look at that powder. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered. There's also the remains of a broken bottle. It looks like the bottle was labeled KMC4. Also looks like someone left footprints of the powder. Based on the positioning of prints, whoever it was only went to the left side of the shelf. According to Byakuya, the powder would have been spilled right around the time of the incident. That's all I can say for now. I've already taken a good look at the chem lab. Maybe you should take another look around the rec room. Yeah. Do I have to talk to you?
I see.
Makoto, I admit, you have a good eye for spotting useful clues. But you also need to learn how to make use of those clues. Okay, bitch. Whatever. Floor 3 is like only like a floor down, so I don't mind going down. And the rec room is this way. I love this like little bit of gradation from the more purple to the more cyan. Just that little spot right there is neat.
Hey,
So Makoto, how's your investigation going? I told Kyoko what Toko and Hiro told me.
I see.
So along with Byakuya, they're both claiming they didn't go see her. But it's all too convenient. Someone must be lying. Someone's lying.
Anyway,
Well, I made some progress on my own. Sakura's body, the shelf of magazines, and the Monokuma bottles. These 3 things have revealed new clues. You do well to look over them again, one more time. Okay, so the glass bottles. I think Kyoko said she found a new clue involving the Monokuma bottles. Something new. Something new.
hey,
So, did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay careful attention, you're sure to find it. They're all chess related. A correlation. Hey Kyoko, can't you just tell me what it is?
so...
I don't mind guiding you toward clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their conclusion so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome. And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer. I do trust you, to a degree. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Only to a degree. Monokuma balls were updated.
Hey.
Actually, there's one other thing about the Monokuma balls that's bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, do you? Experiment? Can
Anyway,
you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle? Try to get the smaller pieces too. Huh? Are you sure it's okay to mess with a crime scene like that?
that doesn't matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation, and it's fine. And that obnoxious Byakuya's not here, so...
So then,
Anyway, I need to get something from the chem lab. While I'm gone, try to gather up all the glass. With that, Kyoko left the room. I really don't know what this is about, but that is Rosemary. What choice do I have? I'd better just do it. I took the broom and dustpan and got to work collecting all the broken bottle pieces. And just as I finished up, sorry to keep you waiting.
so then,
Is everything ready? Then let's get to work. So, What kind of experiment are we doing?
In other words,
I got a scale from the chem lab. We're going to use it to compare weights. Compare the weights of what? The pieces of glass he collected and one of the Monokuma bottles that's still intact. Why do you want to do that? Because it looks like there's 2 bottles missing instead of just 1. That's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense when we're done.
listen.
First, let's compare the weight of 2 of the normal Monokuma bottles. They're about the same. It's balanced.
In other words,
I have no clue. Which means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same. Which makes sense. You could crash. Well, no. I don't know if it'll actually crash yet, but it is possible to do a lot of shit with the channel points to just, you know. What's the one that does, like, a lot of... Is that one even a channel point? Oh, I never made those channel points. My bad. The Monokuma figures inside are basically the same, and nothing else could really affect the weight. Yeah.
so then,
Now, here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on one side of the scale. Now, what might we expect to see? Well, a normal assumption would be either they'll balance out or the pieces I collected will be lighter. I did my best to get them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and there.
so then,
Okay, then let's give it a try. It's heavier. The broken pieces are heavier? How is that possible?
I knew it.
Just as I thought. What?
In other words,
The results of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles, put it all together,
hey,
and I believe you will arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. So, what do you think? It's all on you. Has been added. What about the magazines? Kyoko said the magazine shelf was hiding a clue of some kind. Clue. This magazine is upside down. Did someone put it back that way on accident?
hey,
If something catches your eye, it's important for you to explore that in detail, don't you think? Yeah, you're right. I picked up the inverted magazine and flipped through it. This is... What? On one of the pages near the center of the magazine, a word had been written in bold, bloody letters. And it said Toko. Could this be a dying message?
correct.
Then it would appear you found it. Kyoko, is this?
So,
It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it. Please don't let it be Byakuya messing with the crime scene, because I fucking hate when he does that shit. A dying message.
however,
But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. I made sure to put it back exactly as I found it, for the benefit of others who might come looking. Hey, is that? That says Toko, right? Yeah, it looks like it.
What the heck?
Then, she's the killer, right? Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet.
I won't forgive you.
Settled. She's the killer for sure. That's conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to corner the killer. I can see why you would think that, especially with Sayaka's case, but it just seems too easy. If anything, it makes me that much more suspicious. Magazine dying message has been added to truth section. Is the blood the last thing we need to look at? Bloodstain. I can only assume that Sakura has changed its true eyes for... What was the last thing we needed to look at? Oh, the protein container. There's some kind of plastic container. It
so,
looks like a protein drink, and it's empty. Sakura must have drank it and yeah. But this protein can, it's got a label and it says can A2, so it must have gotten some kind of...
hey,
But you see a scan around the can?
Correct.
But they're underneath it.
so,
What was the last thing she wanted us to look at?
in other words,
The results of our experiment and the correlation between all of the balls put it together, I believe you'll arrive on a very
Hey.
basic conclusion. Yeah. The experiment showed that the pieces of glass were heavier, and the bottles all have something in common. There is apparently an important secret hidden there. Makoto, you fucking dumbass, I love you. Something new, something new.
Hey,
We already discussed this, yeah. Was I supposed to look at the locker again? Yeah, we already discussed this. The locker? Locker's open on the inside. Handprint.
why?
What's a handprint doing here? We already discussed
true.
this. Yes.
Hey,
Yeah.
indeed.
Sakura again? According to Kyoko, there's still something to be discovered from Sakura's body. Okay.
Just a
I
second.
didn't want to touch her body again because I wanted to respect her. Just staring off into space isn't going to help you figure anything out. Well, yeah, I know, but
Hey,
don't you think you might need to actually examine the body?
whew.
There's no getting around it. Unlike me, Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. It's the kind of thing I've grown perversely used to. Perversely? Pervasely. I don't know, man. Although there are still some times. I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it.
It's true.
That's totally normal. Then, how can you?
So,
I imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past. What? Sorry, never mind.
hey,
More importantly, look here. Is she like a detective? Oh, but she doesn't remember her. Why is it so obvious? I mean, she literally has the detective getup, but she can't remember her. Why can't she remember her talent? More importantly, look here. Her shoes.
correct.
You see that yellow powder on her instep? Yeah, it really stands out.
I see.
That powder is clue number 1. Yellow powder's been out of the treat section.
Hey,
Next is the wound to her head. Look carefully.
it's true.
Actually, even telling you that, it's incredibly difficult to spot. So let me just explain.
It would seem...
It would appear she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head. Why would that be hidden in the Monokuma handbook? 2 blows.
Indeed.
Interesting, wouldn't you say? And there's one more interesting thing.
Correct.
Both of her hands were spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one.
It's true.
So, that's what I learned from examining her body in detail. Kyoko's examination summary. I can't believe she was able to learn all that just by looking. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off. Oh, no. So, what do you want?
Whoops! You caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake.
Boring?
Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
It's already time, but the mystery of the locked room is still only half solved. At this point, whatever happens will have to happen to class trial. No, not whatever happens. I have to make something happen. Oh, we're already here. Oh, God. I don't want to... Actually, the only reason I'm kind of okay with the class trial happening is because I need to eat. Oh my God, there's so few of us. Monokuma made his announcement, and everyone began to meet up, one after another. And then... the ultimate martial artist. How the fuck do you put emotes in speech? What the fuck, Monokuma? Did he really just go... I don't know what symbol that is. Pointy_pointy. A locked room murder mystery, winky face. What?
What?
What the? Oh, I've just recently discovered the power of emoticons. Like, no matter how awful something is, if you toss in a smiley face, it turns positive.
Yes, indeed.
For example, You're at a picnic and you find a dead body. XD. This is just plain creepy. Also, it's been a while since I've done Monokuma voice. Hoo-hoo-hoo!
Well?
And how about the reverse?
Phew.
No matter how great something is, if you put it in a sad face, it makes it look super negative.
Yes, indeed.
For example, do you have 100 friends? T_T.
What?
He's right. That does make it seem sad.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
Now then, please get on the elevator. O_O. I'll see you out down there. What the fuck? What the hell was that? I don't get it.
Just the worst.
I don't get you guys. How can you act so casual after murdering someone?
Don't look at me!
I don't think I'm acting casual.
Don't be mean!
I mean, I didn't murder anyone.
What the heck?
I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer?
What the heck?
Whatever. Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. Because there can be no doubt one of us is the culprit. The killer, the one that murdered Sakura. She was stronger than anyone I know. And yet, someone killed her. And that person is here? That person is one of us? I don't feel like talking to any of you guys. Can we just go? Come on, it's time to put an end to this. I made my way toward the elevator, but with each step I took, I felt like I was moving further and further away from my goal. I could feel a chilling fear running through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. No matter how many times I go through this, it never gets any easier. We climbed into our steel prison in total silence. We watched the doors close and felt it begin its sinister descent. The elevator loaded, uttering its all too familiar clunking sounds. It fell lower and lower, and as suddenly as always, the ride was over. The doors opened once again. Why are there menorahs? What the fuck? Just the 6 of you? Huh? Really?
This is kinda depressing.
That's so few! You must be so lonely. You say that like it's not your fault we're all that's left. I wonder, will the class trial end with one less classmate again? Or... what is he hinting at? Oh, will your school life come to an end completely? Okay.
Now then.
Now then, are we ready to begin? You know the drill! Find your assigned seats. And so, the curtain opened for the 4th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Yes. I know people usually don't save on stream, but you know. Let's see, what skills do we have? Is this equipped? No? Oh, that's 3. What does that mean? Increases time limit for each phase, costs 3 SP. Completely steadies your aim. Decreases an argument to 3 statements or less. Effective during the non-stop debate and the bullet time battle final strike. Time limit doesn't decrease even if you shoot a statement with the silencer. Increases the speed of memorizing a statement. Increases damage, focus damage. Okay, so I guess we can't really equip anything else. That's fine. All rise for the trial.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, where to begin?
We already know who did it.
Do we?
Whoa, deja vu.
The one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
Idiot.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah! I'd never kill someone, no way!
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
She's really sure that one of those three is a killer. But she must have some reason for believing that. Make your argument.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
What?
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
That's low. That's about as low as you can get.
Well, I guess I use Allie's account against the hated.
It was one of you. One of you killed.
And what reason do you...
Because you hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
No!
Low. That's about as low
As you can get.
God damn it.
It was one of you killed.
And what reason do you have?
Because you hated her.
Is that it?
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
Come on, no!
low.
Fuck!
That's about as low
As you can get.
I'm trying to shoot it!
It was one of you. One of you killed.
And what reason do you...
Because you hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
Come on!
That's low.
Fuck!
That's about as low as you can...
Get.
Hold on. Sorry, my motor skills are
It
not
was
going
one
burr.
of you killed.
And what reason do you...
Because you hated her.
Okay.
Is that it?
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
Motherfucker!
That's low. That's about as...
Low as
I'm
you
not
can
doing this
get.
on purpose. I'm just really stupid.
It was one of you killed.
And what reason do you...
Because you hated her.
How do I slow it down again?
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
How do I slow down? Holding down the space. Okay.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
There you
No,
go.
that's wrong. Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh.
Yeah, and that was right before she died.
Yep.
So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her.
Mm-hmm. I can't disagree with her. There's good reason to suspect all three of them. Does that mean one of them did it? Pocket trash. Yeah.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them, there's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here. I never saw.
You did.
No, that's wrong.
You have her pocket trash.
Hiro, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember? It was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
No, it's...
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy. So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura! It's the only explanation.
Well, I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
Not forever ago.
When? When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
What he said can't be right, because Sakura could have only gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. And the reason I know that is when Sakura got the candy.
I got it! I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office. So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it! I mean, what I meant was, oh, that's right! I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
That is sus.
Why the sudden hostility?
But we just talked, that's all! I didn't do anything, you gotta believe me!
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
I know, right?
You're acting incredibly suspicious!
More hostility.
It's not just normal hostility! You're the real culprit! I even have proof!
What?
Proof? What are you talking about?
Wait,
I'm talking about her shining message!
I think you mean dying message, but also... If a system commits the murder, does the entire body get murdered? Is that even possible? Monokuma? Answer this, please? What does shining message even be?
At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right?
How do you know that?
It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
See? See? Toko did it!
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
You just don't know when you're beat, do ya?
Hiro, hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
Exactly.
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime.
Exactly.
So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Huh? Hold on. But when Kyoko found the magazine, the dying message in it, it was on the magazine shelf.
I got it! Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Nope.
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense!
No, it doesn't. There's definitely something strange about it. Kyoko found the dying message during the investigation, in which case, it clearly contradicts what Hiro told us. Yep.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
That is not true, but we already
And
discussed
I can
that.
tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
Yes, that's true.
When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Saying saw the dying message when he first found the body, but at that time, where was the magazine?
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message.
It
was only after the investigation.
Oh, thank you for water. If you target a weak spot and hold down the left map button. Okay, it's left click but held down.
I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final
Cheers.
words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Okay, so I think we shoot it with that.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
My fucking dumbass.
I can tell you when I
Found the die. It was only I found the magazine when I pulled it out.
What's your What I said makes total sense.
Sorry, my bad.
I can tell you exactly when Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when
I need to hold
found the
down the
dying
space
message.
bar
It
because
was only
my fucking
I
motor
found the
skills.
magazine when I pulled it out.
What's your What I said makes total sense.
Focus gauge, please help.
I can tell you exactly when I found the
When Ogre's body was discovered.
No? Wait.
Shoot!
No! I lost the thing!
I can tell you exactly when I found the
Fuck!
dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when it was
Only after the investigation
That's
had been, I
fine.
found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
I forgot that
When
after
I
we
pulled
shot
it
it,
out,
we
what's
didn't
your
have it
What I
anymore.
said
My
makes total
stupid
sense.
dumbass. My stupid ass. Okay.
I can tell you exactly when I found the
When Ogre's body was discovered.
No, that's
There we
wrong.
go. Why is my hat so big on my head?
When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby.
Exactly.
That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation. And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then. Tell us the truth,
Wait.
Hiro. When did you see the message?
Wait. Where the fuck did I go? What the fuck? Where am I? What the fuck? Where am I? What the hell? What am I what's going on? Where did the iris go? What the fuck? Why am I inverted? What? How do I get to not invert? Why am I completely inverted? What the hell? Aren't we supposed to be... What the fuck? Okay, I had to turn the mirror motion off for some reason. I don't know how the fuck you got inverted. Where the fuck did I go? They were like, no, Iris is just gonna completely ascend, I guess, for some reason. I don't know why my motion is complete. I switched it, so now it's... I don't know how I feel about this. It's no longer mirroring my motion correctly. Can I... How do... This one is how it's supposed to be, but when I move to the right, it's turning me left. Hold on, let me close VC face. Because I have no idea what the hell caused that. I don't think that's even a thing. Okay, hold on. I am ascended. What the hell? Also, I drank the rest of my milk. Can you track properly now? Okay. Now we're good. I don't know why it did that, though, because that is whack. But it's fixed.
Hold on! You're focusing on the wrong part! Why does it matter when I saw it?
Because you're...
All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is!
Vienna
Toko!
sausage? What?
I don't even know where to begin with that one.
He's just trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
Exactly.
Yeah?
It was really far away.
I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message. 100%! Without a doubt, she wrote it! And this is me talking, so you know it's true!
Without doubt. No, I absolutely do doubt it. There's no way she wrote that. Why are we doing this so soon? What?
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap.
Wait, how do I reload? Wait. How do I reload? Oh.
The end is nigh! Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh! I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. The end is nigh! Can't hear you, can't hear you! Show me the proof.
This should prove it.
At least 30%. We did it! Break!
I'm completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message. Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Say what?
Then, who did write it?
Hiro could very well have written it himself. That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Ah! He admits it!
I figured as much.
But did you kill her?
Why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her!
You did? You're admitting to that?
Please, just let me explain what happened. I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
And when I got there...
Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple other people to meet as well. Oh, okay. Would you like a piece of candy? It might help you give you some energy. Oh, sure. Thanks.
And that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. I'm going to end it today. I'm going to end everything.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew! I knew she was gonna try and kill me!
No!
She was gonna kill me and make her escape!
No!
So of course I freaked out, and then...
Oh, I hope that she's...
I saw my only chance! I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head!
Oh no!
I hit her from behind, before she had any idea what was happening.
Oh no!
Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed. So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me,
Wait.
boil me, do whatever you
That
want.
feels too
You're not
soon
gonna
in
get
the
off
trial.
that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura.
But this is too soon for a class trial. Like, it's...
We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
Class trial is usually at least an hour, right?
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
This is way too short for a class trial.
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain. And until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
Oh, and also her vomiting blood. Also the fart. So what is it that Hiro did that doesn't make sense? What he would have had to do after writing the message, it doesn't make sense. Why was the magazine hidden?
I got it! That's true. Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it?
Why would you hide the magazine?
By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Oh. Well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Toko?
Really?
He's lying! He's gotta be lying!
Toko?
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
Then, he's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf. In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
Toko?
I don't think there's any question about that.
Toko,
Then-
what did you do?
Who was it?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they
Yeah.
must not have liked what was written on it.
I don't think Byakuya would give a shit. So, Toko, explain?
I got it! It had to be Toko, right?
Yeah.
Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Is he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room?
Why would I have...
Because you wanted to
Wait!
kill her?
But more important, that doesn't even matter! We already know who did it, right?
No, you
Hiro
don't.
just admitted it!
That's right. I killed her.
No, you didn't.
Who asked you?
She's too
I
strong.
don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle. But that's not where this case ends.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
Also, it's too soon to
You
cause
can't
trial.
be serious! That's just... I don't believe it!
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
Yeah.
So, what do you want me to do?
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but okay.
We haven't reached the end of the case just yet. Hiro isn't the real killer. Also, it's too soon! I have to prove that. Oh shit. I want a meme of that one pug that's vibing to the song.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby, and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
Yes, that's true. You did that.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once.
Oh, no, no.
After the first swing, the bottle shattered,
But that's not there.
and she went limp.
Oh, maybe it was the status of her body.
See? Isn't it obvious? Hiro really is the killer!
No, because they showed that she's been hit twice. Yeah.
I
Status of
didn't
her
want
body.
to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby, and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do
He
anything.
did that, yes. And also he
You
farted
hit her from
during
behind.
the trial.
And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once.
What? What? What's wrong? Did I say something weird?
Shoot!
What? Oh.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby,
That wasn't right?
and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
Oh. Yes, he did do that.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once.
I guess it's Kyoko's examination summary.
After the first swing, the
Okay.
bottle shattered, and
See? Hiro really is the killer!
Okay, my bad. Some shit is confusing.
I didn't want
Oh.
to, but I did it.
My bad.
I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind and you only hit her.
Yeah, just once.
I mean, you did it,
After the
Ron.
first swing, the bottle shattered. And she went limp.
See? Isn't it a hero really is the killer?
I mean, he did it just once, but that's...
I didn't want to, but I grabbed a Monokuma and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind and you only hit her once.
Yeah, just once.
Is this right? Okay.
No, that's
I
wrong.
don't know how that would have been any different. The other thing option should have worked, but okay.
If Sakura
I should
died
get more
from Hiro's
points for
single
that.
blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
Huh? 2?
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
Yep.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
It's not a hobby, it's a lifestyle,
But
Byakuya.
I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head?
They're in 2 places.
She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves. There's something very suspicious about those bottles. Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used.
They are suspect.
Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right? And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle.
But there's another spot missing.
But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning
Exactly.
1 has gone missing.
Yep.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
That's easy.
Because there's a spot missing from the
If you
shelf.
look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
Also, they're chess pieces. It's missing a queen and a knight. There we go. The correlation between the Monokuma bottles. I feel like it's starting to become clear. Oh, this is such a nice wrapper. Okay. The connection must be... It's the object that the Monokuma figure inside each bottle is holding. Yeah, literally, they're chess pieces. Hangman's Gambit. Oh god. The Queen's Gambit, but with Hangman. Haha. The first word is chess. Chess piece. Chess. Did that? Chess. Piece. Where's the E? Where'd the E go? Bitch! Where's the E? We got it.
Now I understand.
Now I understand.
That's it. The chess pieces.
Yep.
Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
But the queen and knight
And
are
the
missing.
piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was the knight, if I remember.
But there should be a queen.
So, what's that matter?
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me explain. In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn. What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those 4. And on the ground was the knight.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while 1 apparently went missing.
What does chess have to do with anything?
What we just said.
Yeah, shogi is way better.
Yeah, Wait, no, that's not what I mean. So, let's say a bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case. That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
Because the weight of the bottles.
How is it clear?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
It was also broken.
I got it! The bottle must have been broken.
What makes you so sure?
Because of the weight.
Because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
Huh?
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just one broken bottle at the scene.
And what is this evidence?
There was a single broken bottle, and the evidence that proves it was Kyoko and I figured it out before. The weight. Monokuma bottle experiment.
I got it! Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little experiment. We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles. And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is...
Because 2 bottles were broken.
there was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
Yep.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside. But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces.
Yep.
Which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
But why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Depending on someone else, obviously.
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
There can be no doubt that the second missing Monokuma bottles involved in this case must have been used by her second attacker. Some bowling aficionados!
I got it! The bottle that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow. Wouldn't you agree, Toko? And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Wait! I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Who would hide the magazine then?
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her!
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am.
What?
Plus, I just remembered something that proves it.
Just?
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
It was right after I got Ogre's note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
You did?
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in. But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
She was in the locker.
And you just now decided to share that with us?
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
The locker.
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
The locker!
Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin!
No, it's not ridiculous at all. I need proof that shows Toko was hiding in the rec room. And I have it. She left it there for anyone to find. A new element has been added to bullet time battles. I guess. So far, you've probably been pressing the left mouse button during your final strike without a second thought. But from now on, you're gonna have to pay a little extra attention to your finishing blow. Now you have to choose the proper truth bullet to use during your coup de grace. Why is my face frozen? You'll select it the same way during the non-stop debate. Okay. Simply press the Q key. Also, like the debate, if your logic difficulty is set to kind, you'll have your bullets to choose from. But for educational purposes, we're going to pretend you're set to mean regardless. Just this once, okay? Oh, by the way, you're about halfway through the game now. Go you. Wait, chapter 4 is halfway? Are there 8 chapters? Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay. Shit.
It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No, no, no! That's enough! I admit nothing. I curse you. I curse you. It's a lie! That's enough! It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you.
Final strike.
That's enough!
Lock your handprint! Lock your handprint!
This should prove it.
Ugh.
Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker?
Mm-hmm.
They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking.
Uh-huh.
Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
No, it doesn't.
Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we? That'll clear everything up, right?
Yeah!
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Your time,
Okay, it's
bitch!
my handprint.
Dang, she just straight up admitted it.
Then you killed Sakura!
No, I swear, there's no way!
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
Straight up again?
Wait, what do you mean probably?
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Why does everyone think they killed her?
Now.
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on.
Poor Sakura.
So I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Well, that's awkward.
So after he left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Why?
Imbeciles, all of you.
Byakuya,
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura?
Yeah, why?
After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling.
Why does
And when I
everyone think
turned
Sakura's a
around-
monster? She's precious. I love her.
There was Sakura, covered in blood and staring right at me.
Oh, wait,
When I
Sans
saw
Undertale?
that blood, I fainted. Right there in front of the magazines. I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
Because she stopped fronting after that. Her, you mean? Yep.
Guess who's back?
Hi, Joe, what's up?
It was your fault after all!
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories.
Oh,
So I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake.
You don't share memories.
Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see.
Sans Sakura
Splatter
again.
everywhere! I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle.
Why is everyone so mean to Sakura?
Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible!
I agree, Aoi.
No, she's terrible! Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever!
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
And you didn't even use your...
I wasn't about to die for some woman! If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master!
Can you kill him, please?
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
Kill him, please.
But I just
Please.
can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack, no problem!
Oh, yeah. But she was already
Even as
bombed.
strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
Hey, come on. That's, you know. But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre. So that's good.
That's not good. So that's good. Keep talking like that. Hina's gonna...
Well then, that's that. Let's start the vote.
Huh? I thought for sure you'd have some words for Hiro on that one.
What's wrong? Come on, everyone, we're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
No, not quite yet.
Also, again, this is way too
Not
short
yet?
for a class trial.
Why not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Odd. Huh?
Hiro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it.
Yeah, what about the vomiting blood? It wasn't.
Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Your wish is my command, darling.
Why'd you say it like that? It's not over yet, is it? The one who killed Sakura is... Yeah, what the fuck? Is this chocolate? Oh, it is. Kyoko's... Wait, where's the
I was just sleeping peacefully.
yellow powder?
And all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
And you were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
Wait.
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up.
Wait.
I killed her there in front of the shelf.
So the second shot from Toko is what killed Sakura, then the problem is... Where did Sakura die? It was...
I was just sleeping
Well, no, she died in the
peacefully.
chair.
And all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me.
She was in the chair.
I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
Wait. There's evidence of a strong... Can I scroll down? She suffered from but she wasn't covered in blood.
And you were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
Why was she...
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
In front of the shelf. If the second... No.
I was just sleeping peacefully. And all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me.
She was in the chair.
I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
And you were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, exactly. She was in the chair. That shouldn't have made sense.
We found Sakura sitting upright in a chair.
Yeah.
If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, There's no explanation why she was in that chair.
Also, I don't think you could have moved her, couldn't you?
So, you finally noticed.
That's just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
Yeah. This has to be it. The evidence that proves there was an attack in front of the magazine shelf was the bloodstain.
I got it! Sakura was definitely attacked in front of the shelf. The bloodstain by the magazines is proof of that.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right? All to make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors. There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
Then what's the deal?
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
But...
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained. Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
Oh, that part's easy. After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
Huh. So she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door?
No, because we would have seen her.
And while everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
No, I don't think that's possible.
There's no way she was hiding in the lockers because... Oh, it was already open.
I got it! Even before we opened the door to the rec room, Hina and I both got a look inside. And at that point, the locker was already open.
Yeah.
So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
I don't know. What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
She already left.
How do you not know? You killed her!
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much. You're lying.
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
Yep.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
And
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
that's because you're overlooking vital information.
We're on a Sakura trial. I'm avenging our buff GF's Jeff. We're missing something important. If there's another possible explanation, maybe it's... I completely forgot that she died. Yellow powder Monokuma file number 4 Aoi's account.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
Our buff wife, no.
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head.
Oh, what about the
So
yellow
you're
powder?
dead set on blaming me, huh?
I want her back. She's not really dead. She's
What was it that killed Ogre?
she's alive in our hearts.
If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head.
Oh, fuck! Fuck! Come on, Makoto, don't clam up now!
Shoot!
What
fuck.
was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause.
She
What
vomited.
killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot.
There we go.
No,
My bad.
that's wrong.
Break. I'm so happy about the new game.
According to the Monokuma
Wait,
file,
I
Sakura
forgot
had
about
vomited
Danganronpa
blood.
S. I need to get that.
I think we can assume there's a
I wanna
chance
get it
this
so
was
bad.
related to her cause of death.
I want to play it on stream
In
so
fact,
bad.
there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
But we have to wait until we finish before
Well, I mean,
Fuck.
maybe when she got hit with the bottles, she cut the inside of her mouth.
How does that... What?
If that's all it was, the
sorry,
file
please.
wouldn't have specified vomited blood.
Hand it over.
Not to mention, I
Jade.
didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
I need to get Danganronpa
You even
S.
checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies!
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
Can I be into you?
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely,
Poison.
Sakura was poisoned.
Ow.
Poisoned?
I completely
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no
finger
mistake.
between my chair and my table. It hurts.
You're making
Hello.
me go all weak in the knees! She was
Toko?
poisoned?
What?
It isn't possible!
Is it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her.
You can explain it?
Of course, if you don't mind.
Everyone quiet! Shut up and listen to Master!
Yes, ma'am.
But you're the only one talking.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Huh? Not in the rec room? Then I could have found it all along.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Oh yeah, because you were all in your rooms.
Well, yeah, good point.
Yeah.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals. And that's where I found this.
Is that the poison?
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle.
Did someone switch the poison?
But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
Where'd you find it?
The shelf is divided up into 3
Oh, yeah,
sections.
it was in the C
A,
section
B,
for some fucking
and C.
reason.
In section
Or
A,
section A.
dietary supplements.
My
In
bad.
B, reagents. And in C, a variety of lethal chemicals.
Oh, it's
And that's where the
reagents.
poison came from? Section C?
No.
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
Bottle poison he just showed us. I know where he got it. It was section A. Yes, it was with the supplements for
I
some
got it!
fucking reason.
The poison was actually in Section A, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Huh? But you just said that Section A was for supplements or whatever.
Yeah,
Strange, isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
Yeah, so? Why?
Because the culprit switched it out. That's why.
What do you mean?
I mean, this.
I couldn't believe my eyes. Byakuya put the bottle of poison to his lips and...
Master!
We were so shocked at what we were all seeing, all we could do is stand there and watch. But as if it were the most natural thing in the world, Byakuya was as calm as ever.
Ugh, that tastes awful.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble! You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
CPR. Wait,
The
no.
flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
I saved Dick by giving CPR.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the protein, of course.
Oh, the...
Protein?
Can I see that bottle for a second?
Sure. Do whatever you like.
Kyoko took the bottle. It's yellow. Took the bottle from Byakuya and scraped out a bit of the contents with one finger. She touched the finger to her tongue.
This is... It's protein powder.
And also fart powder.
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder.
Also makes you fart really bad.
Which makes one wonder. The poison that should have been in that bottle, where did it go?
To your ass. The bottle of poison was actually filled with protein powder, which would mean that conversely, the poison must have been in... It got switched out. Penguin's Gambit. Again. Protein drink. Where's an R? T. I. No. E. N. D. Where's the D? R. I. N. Okay. There we go.
Now I understand.
It got switched out with a protein drink. Shit.
The poison must have been poured into the protein can. If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
Absolutely. The contents of each container were switched. So the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein can. Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
Holy crap!
I know, right?
All they had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
A protein drink.
I got it! You're saying they gave her a protein drink, right?
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
What?
That's all it took to kill Sakura. That is the true cause of death.
You know, I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains.
My baby.
So maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing.
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison. And I already know exactly who swapped the mixtures.
Who?
For real? Who was it?
Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
Owie? I don't want Sakura to hug me so bad, I swear to God. The evidence that says who switched them must be which we found this front of the shelf. It was the footprints, right? I also want her to hug.
I got it! The footprints left behind in front of the shelf.
She must give such great hugs. I love her so much. She is
That's the evidence
wife.
you're talking about, isn't it?
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point.
Yeah. No footprints there.
They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected.
Yeah. But why would the powder be spilled? Oh, because they spilled it.
What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison.
Well, no, that bottle was broken, but there was another bottle that was
The
attacked.
culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints
Wait.
behind.
That doesn't make sense.
And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem.
But why
All
is-
we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now. Then we'll see who...
It was me.
Owie?
The footprints. They're mine.
But
Hina?
why would you kill why would you
If
kill
you're
her?
all gonna find out anyway,
Y'all are wives.
I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you
Y'all
know?
are girlfriends. What? No.
Ogre's killer was...
Yep. I did it. I killed Sakura.
No, the fuck
Just
you
as I
didn't.
suspected.
No. Of
The
all
footprints
people.
were made
No.
by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it. And the only people here who wear sneakers are...
Sneakers, huh? The only people who were wearing sneakers are Makoto and Hina.
I got it!
Shit. I
Me
completely...
and Hina are the only ones. Oh, so Byakuya. That explains why you...
See, I completely erased this trial from my mind because I love Sakura so much. These footprints must be Makoto. Are they yours? No. Okay, then let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself.
If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility.
Shit.
Just
I
Hina.
completely, like,
Plus,
forgot about this
Hina's
trial
been acting
'cause
strange
I
ever
didn't
since
wanna
the
think
trial
about it.
began. You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you? This whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
I just remembered what happened.
I can't believe it.
What about it can't you believe?
Well, it's just... the two of them were so close.
I know.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way.
No, they're girlfriends. Shut up, Byakuya.
Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction.
No.
Hina used that trust to kill her.
No.
She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us. I have to say, Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
Hina, Is it true?
It's
Did
not.
you really kill Sakura? And if you did, why? Why would you do that?
I found her. There in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink. But when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right?
Why would you do that, though?
That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
And then she downed it all at once. And then
Hold it. I'm not
It was
convinced.
already switched. Fuck! Fuck!
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you?
It was already switched. No, 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 no,
You
no,
still
no, no,
don't
no,
get
no,
it,
no,
do
no,
you?
no.
The game we're
Fuck!
playing here isn't so kind.
Ow. I
Honeyed
bumped.
words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the opponent,
I slapped
defeating them.
my headphone
Not
against
a person
my ears.
alive
That
would
hurt.
sacrifice
Fuck.
themselves for another. In the
No.
end, we're all in it for ourselves.
No, 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 no.
Just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
Pain. No, Owie
You
wouldn't.
say that, but I'm still not convinced.
No, I'm crying again. Fuck.
How many
Fuck.
times do you plan to repeat yourself?
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism. But there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
Well, that doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
But Allie,
No,
that's gonna kill
it
all
doesn't.
of us.
But the fact that you won't tell us concerns me.
Surely you're not. Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
Here, Byakuya,
And if I do?
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
But if we are wrong and we choose Hina, all of us die. I think Hina wants all of us to die because, including her, because, well, no. Well, yeah. Because Sakura's fucking dead. And, you know, Hina's in a really bad state right now, which means she doesn't really give a fuck what happens to all of us at this point, including her. So, no, she didn't fucking do it, Byakuya, you fucking asshat.
Are you sure about that? Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it, it just doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint?
Exactly.
It's too obvious, too easy.
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
I also hate Byakuya.
I was just
He's just. Why am I
nervous.
frozen?
So, I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
You didn't notice?
How could you not?
Yeah, that's just how it was. What can I do?
Toko kill
Listen,
Byakuya
Hina.
challenge.
Could you go into a bit more detail?
Or have Jill front,
Tell
you
us
know?
more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
How come? That doesn't matter.
Because you didn't do it.
Hina, please, I'd like to know too.
Fine.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit.
Byakuya, shut the fuck up.
There's nobody else to suspect. Nobody else could have possibly done it.
Why are you sweating?
Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab.
Well, right away I went to Section C and got the poison.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
No, because
I
it's
see.
yellow like the
Okay,
protein
then, go
powder.
So then I moved to Section A and got the protein powder, and that's where I switched them. Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf. And because of that, everything I did got found out. And that's it.
Owie, no.
That story you just told.
That's wrong.
First, you went to Section C to get the poison. Then moved to
And the
Section A to
footprints.
get the protein, right?
Footprints only go to A.
Meaning you went from Section C to Section A. Do I have that correct?
Yeah.
That's true. Then what about the footprints? Isn't that a little... Yep. That's strange.
Can you repeat that series of events one more time?
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
Big Mac, what the fuck?
It's the same thing no matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're satisfied?
This is like Ace Attorney, you ass hat. I almost called him a bass hat. Until we figure it out. Until I uncover the truth, the full truth of this case. For fuck's sake. Make our fucking argument. Jeez. Footprints in the powder. I believe. Because they only go from section A. Yeah.
First, I went to section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
No, because the footprints.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
I moved from section C to section A.
Incorrect!
No, that's wrong. You said you went to get the poison from section C, and that's where you spilled the powder, right?
That's what you're saying.
Yeah? What about it?
And after that, you said you moved from section C to section A to get the protein.
Mm-hmm.
But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from section C to section A.
Nope.
That contradicts what you just said.
What?
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
No, because her footprints would have been there and
No, that
would
can't
have
be
been
it.
powder
Remember
spilled on
what
her
Hina
feet.
just said?
And I was just nervous, so I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
Well...
She didn't do
You
it.
lied to us. Plain and simple. If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious. The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to section A. So you never went to section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved section A.
Well... You see...
What the hell? What's going on here?
Thank you for water.
And the footprints aren't the only problem with her account.
Nope.
What?
Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
Oh?
New evidence? Impossible, there can't be.
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
Oh, the
I
bottle.
did?
It's yeah,
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me.
like I said, it's the same fucking yellow powder.
I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue. A truly grave oversight.
Just say it already! What is it you think you found?
It's the yellow
I
powder.
found this.
A piece of there was a piece
It
of
had
glass.
sunk to the bottom of the bottle. And the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder. I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
But, what is it?
Oh, you still don't realize? Well then, Makoto, why don't you explain it?
Huh? Me?
Fine. If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
Shard of light blue glass. Kyoko found the bottle of poison. I think the rec room window.
I got it! It's part of the window from the rec room door, right?
The window?
The window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that.
And the protein
So I think
bottle
that
was on
must
top
be
of
it.
the glass after we broke it. Fuck!
You're right. It
Sorry.
must be. Of course, that leads to another question. How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
No.
What's so strange about that?
No.
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
she gave her the poison before she died. Where was it? The bottle of poison should have been when I broke the rec room window. According to what Hina told us, it should have been in section A.
I got it!
But no.
The bottle of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That is what you said, right, Hina? And yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
Everything Hina told us was a lie?
In reality, That bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room.
My head hurts.
It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked. There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab. Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there. That had to be after the locked room was opened. In other words,
Because the
after
protein
Sakura
bottle
died.
was on top of the glass.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast.
Thank you for water.
I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked.
Yeah,
But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked?
because the glass was underneath it.
We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right?
No,
If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
that's not what happened.
You're right. We do need to explain that. But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here.
Huh?
It has to do with the protein can. After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
Owie.
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
I love that Byakuya is angry because I fucking hate him.
Not at all. Just answer to the best of your ability.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Same here. Yeah, me either.
Owie, you're fucking
Okay
lying
then,
again.
that settles it. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
Yep.
Oh, come on! How can you say that? How can you know what I don't know?
The reason she can say that is because there's evidence. There's proof someone brought the protein can because the glass was under it. Why do we have to? Why, Kyoko? Why couldn't you just tell them? Empty protein drink, source of the powder. Empty protein drink.
When it comes to
Or
that
it was the
protein can,
glass.
there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
Yeah.
No, that's impossible.
No, it's not.
It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was unlocked.
Nope.
No, that's wrong.
I love that he's angry.
You remember how there was broken glass scattered all around the room, right?
Of course. It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can.
They were underneath,
We also found pieces underneath the can,
which wouldn't have made sense.
What?
and this proves
Well,
it.
the can is.
It shows that the can must
Well,
have
yeah.
been put
It
down
should
on the
have been
floor
around.
after the window was broken.
I was about to say like cylinders and
So
shit,
it had
but
to
no.
be after we got into the room.
It wouldn't have been under it.
I see. So that's your explanation. Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it,
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it? As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison, and not the protein can.
Yep.
But once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
if that's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison?
I don't know, man.
I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
No, it was no.
No, that's not why.
No.
The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
No.
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was? Such a ridiculous fiction is...
Exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Then tell us already. Sorry. Please, tell us.
Before we get to that, we need to clarify one other thing.
I love her so much.
We need to
I wish
establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
It was Sakura.
It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
No.
What do you think, Makoto?
The one who got the poison from the chem lab and brought it to the rec room. It had to have been Sakura.
I got it!
No.
I think it was Sakura herself.
Fuck!
So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself?
What are you talking about? There's no way!
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
You're lying! Stop lying! Why? Why would you lie like that?
I know, Aoi. I know. It's not a lie. She definitely went to Section C. Kyogore showed me the evidence I need. And I have to hit Hina with it. I have to make her accept it. Fuck. God damn it. Oh, no.
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you!
Fuck.
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Stop talking! I hate you!
I'm so sorry.
Do you have any kind of proof Sakura took the poison?
This should prove it. Hina, did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
Oh, it did.
It did?
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab.
Which is the protein powder.
That powder was yellow, wasn't it? So the powder we found on Sakura, what else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
And it was only on her instep, right?
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura.
And she was the one that grabbed it. Fuck.
And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing.
She was standing at the sea.
Which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep. Is there any problem with my thinking?
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place?
Because she was planning
The only
to do...
explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contained.
And that's what she meant by ending everything.
No! It was me! The poison! Because I killed her!
No,
you didn't.
you didn't kill her.
The one that killed Sakura. The connection between Sakura and the poison. The unsolved mystery of the locked room. There's only one way to explain it. Fuck.
Here's my answer.
God damn it.
The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
What? The killer was Sakura?
Wait, so you're saying it was suicide?
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
I believe I can touch the sky.
I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it.
I don't want to believe it.
But when you really think about
I
it,
hate this trial
everything
too.
matches up.
Get me out of here. Get me
Sakura
out.
went and got
Why
the
am I
poison.
stuck?
She
Okay.
barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it.
Emotional
All so
damage.
she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room.
There are so many reasons why I blocked this trial out of my mind. Because, of course, she wanted to create the locked room.
I got it!
She didn't
The locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did.
Thank you.
She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room. And that was you, wasn't it, Hina?
She was trying to cover it
You
up.
did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you?
Poor Owie.
When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door because you already knew Sakura was dead, and because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything, and Kyoko was busy checking the body.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were.
I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room.
You said you were going to go get everyone else, but your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it? Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
When you were done, you gathered everyone together. And once you were back in the rec room...
Got everyone. Ogre?
Oh, so she's dead, huh?
Sakura's been killed. I see.
While everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground. Honestly, I should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body.
But she already knew.
The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation.
I hate this. I hate this, please.
As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death.
Nope.
That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right? The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison? Vital pieces of evidence, and yet...
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
Grief makes us do really weird shit.
No! No! I killed her! I did it!
That's
I'm
enough,
so
Hina.
Sorry.
It's over.
It's not! Nothing's over!
It is. Actually, no. You're right. You have to end this properly.
I do not want to do the comic. Act 1. That's the same image, so we don't need that. Do we? No? They're all reading the note. Byakuya is the other one that received the note. God fucking damn it. And then Toko was in the room first. She was in the locker, I think. Or no, she was already... I don't know. This is the same one, so we don't need this one. But he broke Toko over here. He smashed her with the bottle. Everyone was so fucking mean to Sakura before she died. I wish... Fuck. Okay, Okay, so this one was the knight. Yeah. And then Toko, or it was Jill that was fronting, smacked her with the queen. Act 5. She pulled out the thing. The poison. And then Aoi put that out of her pocket. But why is Aoi the great guy? She put that in her pocket. Okay. Toko. Is this going in or coming out? I feel so bad because she was trying to make sure that Toko was okay. I don't like this. And she put it in upside down. She was so much more kinder than she needed to be. Like, she could have just, like, completely been an ass to everyone, but no. She was such a sweetie.
Here's exactly what happened.
She did not deserve all of that.
This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room. Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya. But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others. Toko. She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot.
Oh, I messed up. Wait, does that... I guess she... But that looks like it's going out, not in. What the hell? Oh, okay, whatever. This game is confusing,
the killer is
but okay.
You. But one of them headed out a bit. She got there.
Okay, that's confusing as fuck. It looked like she was going out, not going in. But whatever.
She crawled into the locker to get out of sight. Then, from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room. Next to arrive was Hiro.
She is such a love. Like, she offered Hiro candy to try and be helpful
When
to
he
her.
got there,
Damn.
he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked.
Like, she was trying to commit dead, and she was trying to, like, you know, get closure
Without
with
thinking,
everyone.
he grabbed a nearby Monokuma
And
bottle
everyone just
and attacked
fucking
Sakura with it.
hit her, and she didn't even bump.
Thinking
She
he'd
didn't
killed
even
her,
hit them
he
back.
hastily
and
began covering up his crime.
just
He took a magazine
Poor
from the table
baby.
and forged a dying message from Sakura. To that end, he wrote down a name.
like, I don't even care that she was the
Toko.
imposter.
By
Like,
writing her name, he was hoping to pin the
she was
murder
like
on her.
she was specifically trying to go against Monokuma and be like,
But
hey,
of course,
I don't want to
Toko
do
had
this.
witnessed
I
the
don't,
whole thing.
I'm not gonna
So
kill
as
anyone
soon as
for
the
you.
coast was clear,
And she was trying to explain to everyone that she wasn't
she
gonna do
jumped
that.
out of the locker and
But
hid the
no,
magazine on the shelf with all
because-
the others.
Monokuma reeled Chill's the imposter. Fuck!
But
This
in her
hurt
rush, she
my
made one
so
little
much.
mistake.
She put it
She
upside
put
down.
the magazine back upside down. Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes.
Yep.
She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted.
And look, she's holding her like a baby. She was
This
just trying
caused her
to be
personality to
helpful.
switch back over to Genocide Jack. When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura. And she freaked out. And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her. This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head.
Stop hurting my baby.
Assuming Sakura really was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence. She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chess piece. And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon. But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive.
She's so pretty.
So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death? It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab. She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture.
I'm so sorry, Sakura.
And there, she took her final breath. Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was in there. We had to smash the door's window to get inside.
I love her so much.
But someone already knew what had happened, knew that she had committed suicide. And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground. And while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can. They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves in an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion. And the one who went to all that effort was you, Hina.
I'm so sorry, Hina.
That's the full truth of the case. Sakura took her own life, and you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right?
Could you blame her, though? Can you really blame her?
What happened? But, Makoto, how did you manage to... How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
Because you're self-centered and a bitch, and I hate you.
Oh, well, I mean...
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated.
Sakura,
That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case.
Sakura did it because she wanted to help us.
See? Didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
She didn't know us shit, and she did this for us. And I feel so bad. Aoi just won't forget what happened. Maybe Aoi wanted to, like, you know, take us all down with her, you know? Aoi was like, fuck this. Sakura... She was like, fuck this. Sakura gave you all an opportunity. No, it's all good. Just absolutely... She just wanted to, like, take everyone down with her because this is a fucking... Cause Sakura did all of this for us, and, you know, she didn't have to, and this hurt Aoi just as much as it hurt me, and Emmy and stuff, and, you know, she was probably like, fuck this, y'all are gonna die with us. Y'all didn't deserve the sacrifice that she's trying to make for us, so fuck that. Cause, like, Sakura's literally... Because Monokuma's like, you have to kill someone, or da-da-da-da, and then she did that because she didn't want to kill anyone. Like, her options. I wish she didn't have to do that to herself, though. But Monokuma told her that she had... Monokuma told her she had to kill someone, so... That's so upsetting. That is not nice. This is a fucking slap in the face, Monocoins. Fuck you. Oh.
Okay. I think we can all agree you made your point. Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You seriously forgot? I can feel my energy draining out of me. Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it.
Are we even allowed to
Maybe
vote for
you
a
don't
dead
want
person?
to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote. So, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
My entire existence!
Okay, we're done here.
What did you say?
So that's the whole truth, huh? I see. But there's still one thing I don't understand.
Come on.
Hina, why did you try to cover up what happened? If the truth hadn't come to light, you would have died along with the rest of us. That's the point.
What are you thinking?
And yet why did you do that?
Don't be mean!
Yeah, we almost died there.
What is this?
Because that's exactly what I wanted. What? I mean, the reason Sakura died is because all of you pushed her into a corner. You all killed her. So that's why
You should have been the one to die!
I couldn't let her be the only one that died.
What?
You don't mean you are gonna take us all with you? Yeah, exactly. You almost died there. Good. Agreed. We have to atone for our sins. Because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We all have to pay for our crimes.
What?
We're serious?
What is this?
You still don't understand? Then let me explain. Do you realize just how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Look at this. Such brutality has made me desperate. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. I picked it on the ground in front of the rec room. It's Sakura's suicide note. Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. Fuck. It was right after Genocide Jack had attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. I ran out after her and... Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine. I can't calm down. I don't care if I suffer for this. It's my fault after all. But now you're suffering because of me.
No forgiveness!
You try to protect me, but because of me...
I can't forgive this!
My closest friend got hurt. Sakura. Because of me, my friends are all going to kill each other. This is all my responsibility. Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault. Fuck. Which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked to meet with them.
Huh?
You asked to meet with those three? You can't. Don't you see how dangerous that is? Don't worry. I just want to talk to them.
But...
Talk about what? Listen, don't do that. If they all gang up at you at once, even you...
Hina.
Please, don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy.
They're friends.
Sakura. I am suffering the most emotional damage right now. I'm crying. Basically, We fucking crying. Our big buff GF committed dead, and I'm very upset. Fuck. I love her so much. I don't want any cause of death, including suicide, just makes me like really freaking upset because I cared about her so much and I care about everyone so much and I don't want anyone to have to go through this. She completely believed in all of us. If you just talked to her, you would have understood. She was a friend to all of us. And yet...
Why?
And yet... everyone hurt her. Fuck. You trampled all over her feelings. And you did the unthinkable.
No,
that was just a misunderstanding.
What are you saying?
Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you, and you wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her.
I won't forgive you.
Do you have any idea how desperate she was seeing you act like that? That's what her suicide note means. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand.
Why?
That's how far you'd pushed her.
Huh?
Sakura, what happened to you?
Hina.
You came. Wait right here, I'll help you out.
Hina.
Huh?
I'm so glad I got to meet you. What's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like that?
I have a favor to ask.
Huh?
A favor?
Some protein.
I'd like some protein. Could I ask you to? Yeah, you got it. Just hang on. I'll be right back. That was the last conversation I had with her. I went to the chem lab to get the protein she asked for. When I got there, I saw the powder, and that's when I realized. I saw that something had taken something from the poison shelf. Sakura. No, this is Aoi. Asahina. Oh, but like Sakura. I don't know. I can't process anything. Wait. What? Is bonking working? Why did the bonk work? So I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could. Hold on. Why? What? Oh. Well, I got bucketed. Shit, I need to blow my nose. Fuck. Ugh! This is... When I cry very violently like this, my nose gets really stuffy and it's really annoying. Fuck. 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 Also, I'm very sorry that this trial... It can be very triggering. I mean, it is triggering for me. Because, you know, I've been there and, you know, like, feeling like everything is my fault and, you know, oh, that's trauma dumping, but, you know, I, especially with my disabilities, like, I would often have thoughts thinking that, you know, if I wasn't here, it would be better for everyone. And that's like a very similar thing to Sakura that I feel a lot. And I just love her so much. And she's gone, and I'm really attached. I know she's a video game character, but I'm so attached to her. But Fuck. God fucking damn it. By the time I got there, it was already too late. Sakura.
Please!
Let me in. Please, open the door.
Why? Why?
Why did she have to die? She had weaknesses, just like any other person. If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. That's weakness. That's normal. And yet...
Why?
Same. Sakura is just one of my absolute favorites. You all blamed her. I tried to protect her, and I suffered for it, and that just added to the weight she had to carry, and I didn't even realize it. Hina, we killed her. All of us. We pushed her into a corner, and we murdered her.
Why?
People like us shouldn't be allowed to live. And that's why you try to lead us astray. You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial. Sakura died hating all of us. I wanted to free her of her regrets. I don't think she hated us. I hope she didn't hate us. But even that got found out. In the end, I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this.
Hey! Hey!
I'm sorry to interrupt when you're about to deliver the final tearjerker, but...
Hey!
It's just taking so long. I'm about to fall asleep over here. I mean, do you really think you have any idea what Sakura's actually thinking when she died?
What is this?
What did you say? Everything you just said is nothing but your interpretation, right? Your own opinion about what her suicide note meant?
What are you saying?
Of course I know what she was thinking. Just her and me.
In other words...
Well, what I'm really trying to say is...
Yes, indeed!
Don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? Oh my god, my nose is so stuffy. It is so hard to do the voice with the stuffy nose. Oh my god. Hold on. Disgusting. Okay. What is this shit coming out of my eyes? Ew. What if it was really like this? What? Last Testament? She wrote a will? No, she's too young to write a will. Fuck that.
What the heck?
What is that?
Of course!
Isn't it obvious?
Yep.
A suicide note. Sakura's suicide note. What? But Hina already.
Too bad!
Oh, I wrote that one. It was all me, baby. Excuse me? Monokuma, you and me, square up right now. I don't care.
It's true!
This is the one Sakura addressed to Hina and put in her room.
Huh?
What? Then you lied to me?
Unbelievable.
Oh, don't say lie. It makes things sound so dirty. I just thought I'd liven things up a bit.
Well now.
I can't help it if you totally took my little scribbles at face value. It didn't even have Sakura's signature on it. You filthy little...
Damn it!
I'm not filthy. I didn't do anything. Yes, you literally did. You literally just admitted to forging a suicide note. You motherfucker. I will rain hellfire upon you. What the fuck is wrong with you, you little disgusting bear bitch? Should have been a shrimp. Motherfucker should have been a shrimp.
Poom!
Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of the class trial? You did! You falsified that fucking suicide note! That's evidence! The case played out between you and you alone. You were the ones jerking each other around.
Phew!
Heck, even if the will had factored in, it still would have been between you guys.
Shing!
So, what's the problem? This is all part of the production cut process. Okay, and scene. Cut!
And?
So then, what did she write in her real suicide note?
What are you gonna do?
I'm glad you asked. For your benefit, I shall read using my melodic, angelic, harmonic narrator voice.
Hey! Hey!
But you know, haven't you ever been curious about the whole suicide note thing? Who came up with the idea of leaving a note when you kill yourself in the first place? Monokuma, that's super triggering. Do not bring that up right now.
But hold on.
And isn't it just so unfortunate? Killing yourself is just so final, you know? Oh, God! You can never hear the rest of their story. The truth is lost in darkness. Gives me the willies.
Enough already.
Could you get on with it, please?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, jeez. Talk about a buzzkill. All right, here we go. My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. Oh, should I be reading this in Sakura's voice? I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
It was our first night in this strange school that the mastermind came to see me.
You see, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
Wait, does she know what the mastermind looks like, or was it Monokuma? You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over it for over 300 years.
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch, so even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it. That's how I saw things.
However, that was my greatest weakness. And because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the mastermind.
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. But what neither the mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off, to wait until we reached another stalemate.
However, as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken.
Oh, my baby. Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying so desperately to stay alive, I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind. And more than anything,
I cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
she's so precious. That's how I came to feel. So that's why Sakura...
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Of course, because of that, I decided to reveal her secret, which made everyone else hate her. Her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic? Or just moronic?
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
I do not hate you, Sakura. I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on me.
So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me, which is exactly what the mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
My betrayal brought suspicion, disharmony. The mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
I have an obligation to get the situation under control. And to fulfill that obligation, I've decided to do as the mastermind has commanded. I will do as I was told, and commit murder.
But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is myself.
Oh my god, Sakura. If the mastermind demands that I kill someone, then that someone will be me. Then my dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of conflict among you all dies with me. For that, I'm willing to give up my life.
If it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning.
Sakura...
Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
No! I've never had people like you in my life.
Huh?
Then, Sakura didn't feel cornered. She just had a really bad stomach ache. I'm sorry. She didn't die hating us?
No way!
She wanted to stop us from fighting? To protect us?
Correct.
She didn't end her own life because she was weak. Quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong. Too strong. But she still didn't deserve what everyone else did to her. That's why she killed herself. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. I wish it didn't come to this, though. To sacrifice so much, no normal person could do that. Do not romanticize suicide. Do not. No. Bad. Bad Kyoko.
However,
it was only her limitless strength that made it possible.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
The reason I didn't tell you any of this is because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really, truly sorry, but please, don't be sad. If I can thwart the Mastermind's plans, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path that I have chosen. This is the only way I have left to distinguish myself. And you can use this note to bring the class trial to a quick end. But that's not what Monokuma wanted to know. He wanted a performance. I'm so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I have to leave the rest to you. Please, talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive, but I wanted you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through actions and not words. Hopefully then they'll see.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible.
Baby!
Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else.
Oh, and that's what she wanted. So Hina, we shouldn't... This is what Sakura wanted for you, Hina. She wanted us to survive because this is why she did this. We don't deserve her.
No matter what, just survive.
Do it for Sakura! Come on, Aoi, you gotta do it for... We gotta do it for Sakura. This is... I didn't understand how she felt. Not at all. I thought we were close, and still, she sacrificed herself for you. I'm so sorry.
What are you gonna do?
But in the end, all her meddling was like, totally pointless.
Uh-oh.
She died, so you guys wouldn't try to kill each other, but you almost ended up doing it anyway. Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all. Death shouldn't have a purpose, but just... That's wrong, Monokuma. In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly bit the big one. No, it was because you fucking switched out the suicide notes. You fucking bitch ass.
Too bad.
She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead. She deserves it. Can I please punch Monokuma? Can we just punt the little fucker across the room? You know? Just, you know. Fucking football. Just punt the motherfucker. Just go boo! I have to blow my nose again. God. Fuck you, Monokuma. Now then, the next victim has been decided. What do you mean, next victim? Nobody here blames anyone.
Huh?
First of all, you're in the wrong for tricking Hina with that fake suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste.
Say what?
Why did I turn to Yoda? Mono Yoda? I'm sorry. Just absolute. Yes. Fucking. I know it's against the rules for the headmaster, but can we just punt Monokuma? Absolute destroy all of the Monokumas. I know there's more than one, but all of them. Get the fuck out of here. Because she made us remember. We're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together.
You know?
Damn straight. This is all because of her misplaced hatred.
Well?
I don't blame her. I can't blame her. Nobody can blame Hina either.
Ooh.
What? Whether or not there was a spy never really mattered because the one we need to destroy is you. Nobody else.
What? What do you want?
What the heck? That's not how this is supposed to go.
How strange.
But anyway, are you sure about that? This killing game is a competition between all of you. Remember?
Hey!
Your enemy is each other. He's absolutely right about that.
Phew!
Lovely Byakuya. You understand, don't you? This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. There could be no doubt that those are the rules of the game. Which is why I am bowing out of the game. Huh?
Naturally.
Sakura and Hina were both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear the others have cast aside their fear for this game.
Don't make me repeat
There's
myself.
no point in participating in a game which has lost that sense of excitement. Which is why I will no longer be participating in it.
What?
What's going on here? Now, I have only one thing to look forward to.
It's all clear now.
And that is to heap the harshest possible punishment onto the one who thinks they can control me. Byakuya, is this me? Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentimentalism, if that's what you're thinking. Wherever Master goes, I go. And if the mastermind turns out to be a guy, maybe I can catch on fire. Everyone.
Hey.
Well, now can you say that Sakura's death had no meaning? How boring. But nothing good can come out of this. I'm still gonna be the one having the fun time.
What the heck?
The fun time? Anyway, let's forget about that good-for-nothing backstabber and get back on track.
You want me to punish you guys?
What? It's the moment you've all been waiting for. Punishment time.
What?
Wait, but Sakura... No! Oh no, is that what I'm thinking of? No. Sakura is technically the killer, right? And she's dead. You're not gonna... But is it me?
Wrong.
Oh, heavens no. Just because the Blackened is dead doesn't mean I can just summon whatever old student I want. Didn't I tell you? I'm very particular about the bear types. One rule.
Listen up!
But I spent so much time preparing my special punishment. It'd be a shame to let it go to waste.
Yahoo!
So, for my special punishment, I prepared a special guest. Not alter ego. A special guest.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
That hurt. No, not alter ego. Please, no. No! No! I knew it. I fucking knew it. Oh my god. No, no, no. No, baby, no! No! Oh, shit. Oh, no. No! Excavator destroyer. No, 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 no. No! Oh, they're still alive. Why is Monokuma so buff? It's a shiny ball. It's Monokuma ball. Oh my god, no. Shit. Oh god. You!
Oh
You suck, man! You turned him into a mangled hunk of junk! Phew! Oh, that really took it out of me. Maybe I'll go grill up a plate of chicken. What the fuck? Why am I... What? What is going on? My nose is really fucked up. This is what crying gets me. Why was there blood? After all, they say for post-workout grub, chicken's where it's at, and I'm all about the grilled goodness. Fried, broiled, give me a break. The color, the smell, the succulence, grilled is where it's at.
So,
I realize how dangerous it could be, but still, I have to do this.
but
I'm scared, but I think I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but
still.
when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So, it's okay.
I'm gonna do my best.
If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. Alter Ego's words raced through my heart and soul, and my disbelief gave way to raw anger. The anger turned to fury, black and muddy and boiling over. It bubbled up through my body, quickly overflowing and shooting out my mouth. How dare you? That was my friend. How dare you kill him?
What's the matter?
Huh? You are friends with a laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next? Friends with a basketball? Hey, my laptop is one of my best friends. This motherfucker's helping me stream right now. This... Inanimate objects are my friends, okay? I know it's stupid, but laptop, my beloved. Being friends with computers is valid. Detroit become human? Yes. I will befriend all the robots. I'm gonna help them go free. Actually, that probably puts me on a list. Never mind. I'm trying to wink. Shut the hell up. He wasn't just a laptop. He was my friend. Yeah, exactly. And you killed him. Is this what you call animism? Where a soul dwells within all things? Like, even, like, laptops? Bitch. Also have friends in that's how you contact one of the ways I can contact my online friends, you know? Fuck that shit. Fucking boomer Monokuma? Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, it got in my way. It was trying to find things out all sneaky.
Just as I thought.
You finally noticed him.
Actually...
Finally? No. I knew about it from the very beginning. I knew Chihiro was doing something with the laptop, and I knew you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was all gonna play out from the start. What?
What are you thinking?
You knew, and you're still cocky enough to let us take the plunge?
Yep.
Well, I mean, the data in the laptop? It was, I guess you could call it a gift from me to you.
Phew.
Or maybe more like a reward in honor of you being able to unlock something so difficult.
Hey,
So, of course I didn't care if you got access to that. But sneaking into the network was just too personal, so I had to do a little, reformatting.
I want to be able to help.
I want to be able to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here. Alter Ego wanted to fight for us. He wanted to help at the risk of his own life. And for that, he was killed. Yeah, the punishment time has made me feel a billion times better.
Very nice.
Experiencing a meaningless death is so soothing. It makes me remember that every low can get even lower. No, his death wasn't meaningless either. Everybody who's died so far, the death of each and every one of our friends, they all make us stronger. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Holy moly, you're super mad. Like, just unreasonably upset.
Well?
Okay, time to bring things to a close. Oh, but before that...
Uh-huh.
I need to read the postscript.
What?
Postscript?
Yep.
Yeah, there's still a little bit more left of Sakura's note.
Huh?
Do I have your attention? Okay then, here we go.
Hello.
Prepare your ears for the dulcet tones of yours truly. One other thing, Hina. There's something I'd like you to tell the others. Hopefully it will act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery of the school. What? A clue?
Hina.
I've spoken with the mastermind on and off the whole time I've been here, so I've learned one thing. Which is, the mastermind has done something to us. I think what they've done is... Oopsie-daisy! That was a close one. Another word and we would have been hip-deep in spoiler territory.
Too bad.
Okay, I don't want to ruin the surprise, so book club is dismissed for today. Hello.
Sorry for interrupting your game, but Mommy wants to know, do you want some chicken and rice? Are you ready for the chicken and rice? No, I just have steak and rice. Oh. No? No, thank you. Love you. Love you.
Okay. Oh, I almost knocked my water bottle over my switch again. That would have not been good. Okay.
What?
What? You can't just stop in the most important bit. It makes your brain rumble and tumble, huh? It makes you so mad you don't even friggin' know, huh?
You guys?
That's the whole point, stupid! It's to get back at you for hardening your resolve. Fine, but at least, Sakura's note. I can't ever let any of you greaseballs have it.
Huh?
But...
Too bad.
Sucks for you, loser. Wait, what's this?
What?
What is it now?
What?
There's one last line in the note. And let me just say this to the mastermind. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you, you bastard, no matter what. And that's seriously it. Huh. Wow. What a stubborn loser, huh? She won't lay down and die. She'll fight you. Well, whatever. Who cares what some dead musclehead has to say?
Well?
Okay, I'm out of here. You guys should try to get some rest, you know? And maybe take some time to reconsider how you approach this school life of yours. Are you sure you don't want to graduate? Can you really cut free from the regrets of the outside world? Think about that. Think long. Think hard. Those were his parting words to us before disappearing. But what was that all about? Sakura's final message? Her last clue to help us solve the mystery of the school? The mastermind did something to us? Kyoko said something like that before, didn't she? It was after Celeste's trial was over.
You...
What did you do? What did you do to my body?
Who?
What?
Hey.
Answer me. What did you do to my body? The mastermind did something to our bodies. What are they saying the mastermind did? What did the mastermind do to us? I mean, did the mastermind plan a bomb in us or something? And if we try to leave the school, a sensor goes off and the bomb explodes? I've seen stuff like that in movies and comics and stuff, so it's not totally unheard of. No, I feel awful just thinking about it. I can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
Yo!
So the class trial's over and Monokuma's gone.
But...
So now what do we do?
Yes.
What else is there, other than to head back up? Yeah. Okay, let's get out of here. But... Hina would still feel responsible. Dial back the ego a bit, girl. What the? I need that. Can his VA actually read that line? Dial back the ego a bit, girl. The kind of mystery someone like you could pose is absolutely no threat.
Not possible.
I would never have lost to that kind of challenge. What are you talking about? Kyoko and Makoto are the ones that figured everything out.
Stop talking.
Shut up. Seriously. I'm sorry. How many times do you plan to apologize? How about you make that the last one? I haven't reached a point where I need someone apologizing to me more than once.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Then, I drew a meme in the art- wait. Wait, let me see. Where? I love- wait, never mind, fuck? Wait. I love it. Iris cried because of Sakura's death, explaining how you did. That is beautiful. How each individual character hurt one way or another. The characters getting mad about the death of the cute computer game rather than the death. I mean, I was also mad about that, but also... Oh my god. I love the drawing is so good. That's incredible. Then... Oops, my phone dropped. I'll try. Why is she white? Why are you blushing like that? Owie? What? Huh? That totally wasn't normal, right? Did she just capture his flag? What? What? No.
No, 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 no!
What? No. I cannot suffer the existence of someone who would disturb the romance between me and Master.
Huh?
What are you talking about? That's absolutely not what's happening here. Why would I ever go for a sleazeball like him?
What did you say?
Sleazeball?
What the heck?
That's right. I called you a sleazeball, because you are sleazeball.
I see.
Apparently, you still have a death wish. Oh, more biting sarcasm. No wonder you don't have any friends. Also, I'm pretty sure Aoi's a lesbian, or at least bi. I don't think she would go for Byakuya, but okay.
No, 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 no!
Hey, stop fighting with the master. You're making me jealous. I want the abuse, give and take. Me! What the fuck? I guess it's not so easy for everyone to act like friends. Well, that's just how it is for now. And so, Sakura's class trial came to an end, and we returned to the world of Hope's Peak Academy. But the story wasn't even close to over. Time kept marching on. We all went back to our rooms, and before long, night snuck up on us.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Fucking Monokuma. Nighttime descended and pulled me down along with it, down into sleep. I couldn't remember the last time I'd fallen into such a deep sleep. But the night still wasn't over for me. A voice. I could hear a voice. Wah? Up? Wake up? Wake up. Huh? The voice dragged me from deep slumber in a hazy half-consciousness. My eyelids were like lead.
Kyoko?
Ma'am? What the fuck are you doing in my house?
Yes, it's me.
How'd you get in here?
Huh? Kyoko?
Did we lock the door?
I said yes.
So Kyoko's here.
Wait, what?
How did she get in? In a flash, I was wide awake. What the fuck? What are you doing here?
It's true.
I'm here to wake you up. Oh, I see. Wait, my door. It was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless. Oh. Makoto, you fucking dumbass. It was unlocked. Are you serious?
Hey.
Always. And you don't have to overreact like that every time you're surprised. What time is it?
Correct.
3 o'clock. In the morning, of course. It's 3 a.m. Well, we know now. Why is it still unknown? Why was Kyoko waking me up at this hour? Oh, well, now we know it's midnight. Why is she standing by my bed? What? It's so late. What happened?
Makoto.
I have a favor I need to ask. What's your favor?
So...
Remember what Sakura said at the end of her note. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. I want to find out what she meant by that. Okay, but how do you plan to do that? Then Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered, Number 15. Burger King foot lettuce. The last thing you'd want in your Burger King burger is somebody else's foot fungus, but that may be exactly what you get. The data center on the 4th floor. What?
Goodbye.
I'll meet you there. Without another word, she was gone. What the fuck? Her words reverberated through my half-dazed head. The data center? I thought it was locked. Oh! Did Sakura unlock it? I made my way into the after-hours school and headed for the data center on the 4th floor. Eventually, I wound up at the data center, but when I arrived, Kyoko was not here. That's weird. She said she'd meet me. Is she maybe inside already? I put my hand to the door and with a certain amount of force, it didn't open. I tried again, but it must be locked. What was it Kyoko said? The data center on the 4th floor.
What's this?
Aho! What are you doing up, mister? Hi, Monokuma. What's up? Are you, What are you doing, Stepbro? No. Ugh!
Damn it!
Breaking into a locked room is incredibly prohibited, don't you know? Oh, well, haha. I just, You're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in yet, right? But...
Hey!
I can see that you don't. Don't waste my time telling me crap I can see for myself.
Unbelievable.
It looked like you might break in any second, so I thought I'd give you a friendly reminder. Or, are you gonna try and tell me you are sleepwalking or something? No, nothing like that. It's 3 o'clock in the morning for crying out loud. Even I get tired, you know? Stop being weird and go back to bed. Yes, Daddy. Oh, no. /J/P/J. What's wrong now?
Just a second.
Why are you out here making a racket? Kyoko?
You too? You guys?
Whatever. The two of you, just get back to bed. I'm positively excited from the class trial.
It's true.
Sure, you got it. Come on, Makoto. Let's head back. What?
Hey.
Didn't you hear me? We're leaving. I have no idea what's going on anymore.
Shall we go?
Don't worry about it. Let's just go. Okay.
Pung, pung!
Yeah. Go on, get out of here. Shoo! So we left and went back to our rooms. And then...
Goodbye.
So, goodbye. Oh, hold on. Listen, what was that all about just now? She woke me up, made me go to the data center, which just so happened to be locked. And then she shows up late, and then we leave without checking a single thing? Oh, it was a distraction. I think. Probably. What was the point of all that?
Whew.
Don't worry about it. I figured that would be the end of our conversation, just like always, but...
Goodbye.
Well then, good night. Sure? And then that was over. But as I turned to leave... Number 15.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Kyoko was right next to me once again, whispering right into my ear.
Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair.
Mukuro
Watch out for her.
meme. This meme. Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16... Wait, 16? Wait, 16? 7, 6, 7? Yeah, what the fuck? To be continued. What? We've received the altar lump present. Oh no. We'll save, yes.
Mukuro Ikusaba. Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Kyoko told me to watch out for her. Mukuro Ikusaba. That was 3 days before the next incident. What? 3 days before we would be faced with another murder. Wait, what? 3 days before the worst thing so far would reveal- Hey, isn't that the bitch that tried, like... Have we seen that before? Isn't that the bitch we saw in the, that one room in the storage room? What the fuck? What the 100 dial mash, something junk for junkie. In the meantime, the day after Sakura's class trial, that morning in the dining hall. Oh, that's totally valid. I should have ended that. I should have saved. Yeah, I agree with you, Marley. Let's save and then return to the main menu. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, hell yeah, super well with the shower. Also, as well, /P.